Thursday, the 26th of December, 2024. 42 minutes past 1500 hours GMT. We live once again on Aqu24 Radio, Abrabapa Radio, as well as Aqu24 Radio GH. On Facebook, Aqu24 Radio Stroke TV, YouTube, Aqu24 Radio, and on X at Aqu24 Radio with another edition of Bamaso. It is the Boxing Day. A holiday, but hey, we have been away for some time, so it is in order for us to come back and continue the journey. So we are here to do what we've always been doing, and that is to deliberate on all possibilities with which we would become co-creators and catalysts in the making of a very beautiful Ghana. That is all that brings us around here. So if you are here for the first time, we know you. We know you as a Ghanaian. We may not know any other identity that you may have. However, one identity that stands supreme, that makes us know you, is the fact that you are a Ghanaian. And on that grounds, we will treat you as a Ghanaian. It will be in great service when you come, knowing very well that you are also a Ghanaian, and then you do things as a Ghanaian. It will be of good service. However, that is why we are here. Over the time past, over so many years, sometimes, hey, it can be incarnations. We have been programmed otherwise not to put so much reverence to our primary identities, and the world that we come in begin to shape us one way or the other, and then we begin to adopt the things that the world shapes us into, instead of it being the other way around. We shaping our world, the world rather shapes us. And because of that, we have lost touch with what we originally are. So when we come here, it is more to do with we figuring out all possible ways with which we would be able to get back to our roots. I think who sang that song? Lucky Dube. We need to get back to our roots. And what do you call our roots? We often say, or we often hear people talk about home, sweet home. What do you refer as home? We have so many things, there are several elements that we can all refer to as home. But in the context of what we are doing around here, home is simply we come into the awareness that we are simply Ghanaians. And the very moment we come home, as the saying also goes, home sweet home, sweet things begin to manifest. One of the sweet things that begin to manifest is greater wisdom. Another, greater intelligence. In fact, deeper intelligence. And the other, in fact, you become so loving to the extent that even if another fellow Ghanaian is unable to express the fellow Ghanaian within them, your ultimate objective is to plot and figure out ways with which you'll be able to guide that individual to come to accept the awesomeness, the beauty in the expression of him being a Ghanaian. That is your dream. So your love becomes so huge. Brother Ishmael will tell you it becomes horizontally unbreaking and vertically expanding. right? He will tell you that. So come to this place of joy, the place of joy. In the context of what we are doing here, we call it Ghana. Yes, that is a place of joy. From that place, you become so beautiful within yourself. And the things that stand in our way for not being able to express that are the very things that we are here to work on. So if you are here, you are here to work on you. Yes. Put your hand on your chest. Yes, I'm here to work on me. I'm here to work on me. I am here to work on me so that I become a better version spiritually. I'm here to work on me, to work on myself so that I'll become a better person socially. I'm here to work on me so that I become a better person physically. I am here to work on me to become a better person psychologically. And I am here to work on me to become a better version economically. Yes. Put your hands on on your chest and say that, and say that, say that, say that. And when you say that, it means it's about constant personal development. You are here to work on you. You see, the hardest thing to do in this world is to try and change someone. That is the hardest thing to do. The hardest thing to do is to change someone. However, when you focus on the most effective approach to change, which is changing you, yourself, you realize that all the other things that you thought were so difficult, right? It will come so easily. It will come so easily. Now, board chairman being on the phone this story ties in very well with one thing that he shared with me some time ago. I think he was living with his grandma, and he told the grandma that he was going to visit the mom. This story, chairman, he himself now he realized that penning the penny, not penning the penny in terms of age, but penning the penny in terms of wisdom, right? Because hey, the wisdom of Methuselah, no, the wisdom of Solomon has got nothing to do with the age of Methuselah. So, penning the penny in terms of wisdom. Yes, that is a reference point to penning the penny. So, board chairman wanted to go visit the mom, and then the grandma said, "No, you don't have to go." He said that she objected. Okay, board chairman was, being board chairman, and then he said, "Hey, I'll go," and then this woman said, "Okay." She wrote a letter. When you go, give it to your mom. But chairman didn't know what was in the letter. It's like the case of David writing a letter to the husband of the woman he enjoyed himself with, to go and give it to the commander that, hey, send this man to the war front. That was the kind of letter board chairman was giving to go and give to the mom. So when board chairman sent the letter to the mom, I think the next day board chairman was sent packing to go back. Because what was in the letter, if board chairman is not sent back home, it will be trouble. So you see, when the grandma felt, changing board chairman was a challenge, and no problem. I'll effect the change from my side. So he changed his modus of operandi, and things decided to work as to how she wanted it to work. So yes, changing others is one of the difficult things you can ever do. But decide to change you, and you realize that the change that you are looking forward in others will come as a bonus. So here, we are here to work on ourselves. I love saying that. There is never enough work that we can say we have done about ourselves. But there's always something to do about you. There's always something to do about ourselves. And that is what brings us here. To this effect, I would humbly welcome you to the Boxing Days edition of Bama. So it's still Reflective Thursday. My name always remains Papa Smiley. And here, I can see a strong good na diemu api enkoma. baby a wo sam pempen so ya wa fidie no da A24 radio Arabapa radio ana A24 radio GH so Facebook ana wa A24 radio stroke TV YouTube A24 radio ana X at A24 radio ya saba enne ya homje dade nanso ya ji ahome a am si aji ahome kakra meboa nra ya ji ahome nti enne yamra kakra bia wo kina ne ntimi ama enti no yamra ne yamabɔ nkɔmɔ kakra emfa o my Ghana ho yɛhwɛ kwan ye betumi afa ya homegye mu kra mpo no yaboa ama o man no atumi akonanim o man no gina ya nkase yeso kakra bia wo betumi aye ene kakra bia me nso metumi aye kakra bia ye nyina aye betumi aye no ene kabom ema o man no tumi konanim say ye free bibi esikan Pedro sasa na ye frɛ no me boa esikan so obi anya de wo so ya ene ya me nso me nya me de emra na yesu ano se o ya de na ohwe na se wunu anya bia utimi ka se ade na me nko me yesa de we na kwaku di ono no ono de wo di agro ono no me ye bi me nko na de bia me nko na me ya de we na me yesu ano na ye sugu ye mpa ye friend esikan ewo ho ene kura da ho wo ho se obi ye bibi o ye bibi ya bia ya smile say ye bibi na obehwe na onua ba ku bi ono de ase ono de ne kuma adwuno onya adwuma ni bi ye friend esikan na se wo benyini na odwune ho na hu ni se in fact pempensuo bi a waduru bia no ye sa niema ye do famu all the training and everything that you went through no ana am waduru sam pempensuo ya utimi no se uhu ya ne na nka on complaining ka ya ne yi papa na ya ne ye refi ho say all the things that we are doing the things that we do more and more no it become a skill for us a skill right a skill enti say engineer and perhaps we did more of such things to develop more skills as we go along adeja we be say esikan enti no na ye ja to honum ye be complain sa empese ye be ye adwuma no sa pepepe netie se empempensuwa ye wo sisi yi se kakra ye betumi ayo no empempi no be hu ni se ye hwen krofo bi se osom ye bibi ansa na ye nso aye de ye yo no ana se ye yo bibi no bia no obi nwone de ni yesugu yeyem perhaps instead of we concentrating on what we are doing and doing more to build our muscles we spend some time concentrating on others. I'm not saying it is wrong for us to encourage others to do what they have to do in order to also support the team grow, but looking at it very critically and with wisdom no say oh yeah ohwadru oh yeah adwuma wo ho na be a better version of other your a better version of yourself no what happens and they say other parts of you which includes everybody they also eavesdrop and they begin to work along and say we've explained this so on so many occasions around here. So when you change your other areas or other people are able to follow suit, you know, continue to change you are until they come to the place where they have to change at all cost. That is how you have to do your things. And you may do alter the way you do some things today, and it may not call forth the change that you want. Emanenso ha fabika ho change that down until you get whatever that you want. Sanity. Enti yeah bomodiana yeah hu adwuma yeah hu aduro ne hu yende no. Na the other parts of the body that we are a part of no, they also begin to eavesdrop. Sane kabrofo no. Na fe omonso work along to also follow the change that you wish they also come to terms with. Enti the most important thing is ye baba ye hu aduro. Ye baba ye hu aduro. We can never have enough of health. Enti ye baba ye hu aduro ne hu ayende no. Baby a aduro bia no also room for improvement no ebi wo ho, right? Enti ye Boxing Day. Boxing Day. A holiday meaning say all around the world, you know. I don't know, except perhaps in Kremlin 4 nations and be any holiday, but mostly all around the world and never holiday. And he Nimsenra Saudi bro and what do you take your way? Say unkwanso na di bro nya no dia ene bia mpesi kitu ebi na nya di ye na se mo kakra bi na nya di ye na bia dum Guinness ba ko bi e de to so ba se oni abusuan ne di ya se why enjoy ho why you taking ni nyina awie intine ojojo ho enti you are more relaxed for us to continue ye mon komo. And then whatever fan of phone book or yeah pijam too much, sir. Reflective dear, but yeah fan of phone book because we are still in the festive mood, isn't it? And he saw ni said yeah nanatina say only Roehampton view will move out of London, which is very good. He's getting closer and closer to nature, right? Ben po pa baby o nanatina won de me kwa akosra na nche yinti epunti me kwa akosra na machia na asare bedi akọ ono so Worcester. Dr. Ebenezer Amofaboate nana opening kese doctor kese pa medencha kese ana edema wo me se ne papa yonti nana nketia medencha kese emano me so on the otiminka otiminka na emum me na hase metimi atuni me hu ye na matenenka but sometimes me tuni me hu am say me ne 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, right? There are so many diverse ways of we hearing from the dead. If you've not tried it, please leave me to try my own thing. Why? Makino say we the curious typer. Maybe I will be so when you say I know but when my judgment is in right? If you don't know and you don't want to try, keep it to yourself, right? Nanankatia me tune me hu ye na meti pa. Why? Say me focus me di tune me hu na bia no nti no me nti oni ye go me be senka ama me loto numbers. Ne bia and also nya wadwen so de mama me nti the other things that you are saying I may not be catching them very well. And your friend selective hearing. Yo, Yanchi America for nyina MOBA happy Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day. Yanchi United Kingdom for ons way. Bochema obeteho. Is your uncle Ankonamu. Ana Ankonam. Jaba we Ankonam. Abi. Mamunina mo happy Boxing Day. Spain for of a body. A better joint. Only Ankonam Ankasa. Ankonam. Happy Boxing Day. Yancha France for of a Kwame and Monarch. Munina Mamo happy Boxing Day. Yancha Ghana for of a Chumberma of a Sindra Omboso. And then some yashua on betuaso. Aboso, Ghana. nti yɛnkyɛ wɔ fatwum nso adɔfo aka nyinaa ɔbosomfo ne bibi yɛmfa nkyia no mmom Nati Bongo, Samsafo, Dr. Jingo, Petron, yɛmfa nkyia no nyinaa mmom, right? Na yɛmyɛ nyinaa yɛ happy Boxing Day. And yɛmmra Reflective Thursday, the Boxing Days edition. Yɛnto akwantuo no so. Na mahu sɛ ɔfaboadi aba. Nti yɛnkɔ ahoma no so right away. Na yɛma ɔfaboadi akɔ aba. Ɔfaboadi, wote me nka bama so. Unmute ho ɔfaboadi me yɛnkɔ. Unmute yourself. Na yɛmmɔ nkɔmmɔ kakra. Saa nso na yɛahyɛ aseɛ yi a wo nso bra bɛka ho na nkɔmmɔ nyɛ dɛ. Bama so.
Papa.
Na ɔfaboadi bɔkɔ deɛ.
Namiadum, and the cry.
Ɛnyɛ koraa wobɛn de ɛno asɛ kyerɛ sɛ
sɛ wonni hwee ka
na menim am sɛ ɛyɛ First Thessalonians chapter 18 as I say 80 verse 5 to 8 or say in all things give thanks to God no sɛ ɛhɔ da wɔ meboa
sɛ no nti na ɛnyɛ koraa sɛ go wonni hwee wonni solution.
But what is the science behind BBM no yɛmfa aseda ma Nyankopɔn no? What is the science behind that? Ɛyɛ futu papa.
Sɛ futu wɔde kyekyere wo werɛ because sɛ Bible no ne ɛyi ne nyinaa no nipa ho asɛm na nipa ho dwuma na ɔdi nti no sɛ Paul na eduru baabi a oyusu situation na happen because one can say na esi ade na be say o retarity e the chaos we ba nti no o he na a kire o se ne be ya e di asomdwe baba
the me pese yehu the deeper understanding and I say on ti asie mu no e de be pa ana eye ewom se BBM na also say odi aseda emenya nkopon se de na Paul etufo no
me nti asem no say say wa say edi aseda ma no che say unti BBM wo betimi ayafa ho otinwe kura ana say o nine etu a the moment na ade no be happy awie na see awie. And when the option be as a what the as that man say send him dikaka na what the achichero because we can so seminar cran to be crank my son a betty. You know. Ana see anti sine see no. Ama a civil mason. I mean him say be am more than idea. Then betty myself fifi.
Anti what okay, so
one way the other no I will teach them will be a different view but sana
who not just say on the ground say it could have been worse. Yes sir.
Sir.
I see. And he said o girl jawa right it could unless you can say faster than Nyankopon it could have been worse in the be a day
a big crop up poison.
Yo, any I hope say ne kwan swada na I hope say and yanum so say what kind of people will have their other views to this effect. Nti bibia mu yemfa seda emenya nkopon no perhaps amanfo ba na omo so akire won adwen fefefe na ofabodi madwene ho a o bebe say obo am kakra e ni pa die ja ya nyina we face such things every now and then msa akwai say eye so simple and easy say in many instances we believe the bad news or the bad stuff about people and we find it very, very challenging to believe the good news about other people. What was that? Okay. Me say, ye ni pain. Oh, and pain pin say it is so easy for us to believe the bad news we hear about people. Oh, or say the evil news. The non-progressive news we hear about people. But when it comes to the good and the progressive stuff about people, it becomes a little bit challenging for us to believe. What was that? What was that? No. Now here, I didn't know man basa.
Say nipa no chere mo ne de be de wa nipa no yesu no ka ho.
Yesu de he na
nipa
okay.
yetie no. Anti no ne se na de sa de ne ba.
Said yetie no chichirim kakra. Yete say.
Me ba jina so you know am say me volume no for ma me komla.
Okay, Cobra. Na me he say na tibungo abai. Okay, abeta wa basto da we ento aso. Na tibungo me ba. Ate.
Ema na me
Untini ye. Afi
ye.
Oh, okay.
Si wasam na.
Me say ye ni pay no. Say ya koye say yete bad stuff about ourselves yetimi gidi in terms say yet good news or progressive stuff about ourselves. Na what who say? What
Mahunis. Efe no mache se mahunis hu se meka se nipa se ni Yesu litie no. Enti na ma search normal ye didi mo. Adwen na ewo utrim no se ne tro no ka kruwa wesusu ama onu an de besu ama. Adwen na me gidi se ewo yetim no most of us no. Ye te bad things etimi ye de kari no. Nipa no wo ho dida kra no. One ebi kra na nipa no ne ho ye ne hi. Two ebi kra no jere so no. Three won se nipa as nipa na ka se selfish. Nipa nkasa no. Eti obenya obia no majority say ebi ne ho a na kakra bi majority ni benya tembi ono na ase ye money din. Enka sempa ono only di ade no. Enti even though say obo nipa na asumasi abaso but nkonya ya ebi a oba friend say ba kukura na refim di owa hinma special now be say special aye Hussein Bolt and as why you made us no oje eye odede obo ni din the day you asamojan e bo mudin eye de say oye Ghana ni but sanka be ye me na me ba anka be say me feel proud most ebe me de ti me kan na say sankrofo de nka me bi wo mo ho enti the moment ye beti bone no afa no ho no na eno mom na ye ko concentrate more ese etimi attack no ese etimi hwehwe mu yie na ye hu se me penokra me ye we but na no because of say nimrika kai selfish no we mu nti emotions no issue emotions na negative part no overcome positive part no more even though positive no ba ye boni pana baso de ye boni pana baso minim krofo bebra obi ya de ya ye bona baso but say ye bo na baso a because na start so obey agenda one me can once kra me can baby a two but oye boni bi so a the way I see can yes an agenda no one agenda me can no eno mebo abaso de kakra bi but the way boni no so a say no kra na make no but because of yi bi ewura me mo nipa su bi ewo mo nti be se na akanya me na ma emotions na akosoro na me kan mo papa
okay sana huno okay I see there are a list of other scientific reasons as to why we tend to believe the non-progressive stuff about ourselves. So what can be jealousy among other things.
But me say scientific no man ya mo can say scientific but free so scientific ne many new.
Na
E na da no.
one second. You can say scientific. I would have say.
Almost scientific de no. Sɛnea ɛyɛ a na ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ o bibi ɛsɛ o sɛ mfa sɛ yɛyɛ deɛ ne yɛka ɛsɛ spirituality yɛhu ɛnso no adeɛ no yɛ adwuma ɔmo nso pɛ sɛ ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ scientific no bɛtumi apuruvu ɛsɛ ɛyɛ practical ɛyɛ ha me no menye ni sɛ biribiara no ɛsɛ ɛyɛ practical na biribiara osua a wobɛhu yɛwɔ nneɛma bi wɔ osua wobɛhu baabi wɔ hɔ nso a wontumi nsua ho.
And in this essay, essence, say me can say scientific analysis. I don't know what you say.
Scientific analysis.
Analysis to why we tend to believe more of the non-progressive stuff we hear of ourselves than we believe in the progressive stuff we hear from ourselves.
Oh no, the scientific, but my back as oh my. Nhwehwɛmu bi ɛhu no sɛ sei ne mɛteɛ nhwehwɛmu mostly no ɔmbɛka sɛ scientific ne yɛ nhwehwɛmu but ɛno na mɛkyerɛ
ɔnyi ntom no
ɛna mɛkyerɛ sɛ even though ɛtumi agye bɛyɛ 20% bi ato ba 80 no yɛmɛ na ɔmo nyɛ adwen because papa deɛ nti a mɛka ne saa general ne sɛ aborɔfo no ɔmo yɛ biribiara ɔmo sɛ ɛyɛ science. Oh, okay. Science. We can we bo mo abeye we. Young crofo nso ene omo na akosku akosua science ya free yankura brem. Ye ko science yikura Ghana for no bebre before bebre na that top. At the end of the day no but ye be wie ye science engineering course bibia course no. Yintimi nye moto kura engine.
Okay.
Ye hunu ye. And so science no mo so mo de ye.
Okay. Ofa body. Uti. Menyini ye no ana in fact me be hu one way or the other the entire me science teacher na me shada mpena asem no right na I'm say science no me call class na akwa say I'm in an abstract world bi I'm said the okay can I say wo free mass no okay can say mini church na say can we I am confusion na basa right but so when you come to understand the definition of science I mean can or say it's the study of the natural and social world through observation, experimentation and the application of evidence. Right? It is the study of the natural and social world through observation, experimentation, and the application of evidence. And on the science now, ya can now. And to win some wa can about say any pay among other things. Science nipping and now work on.
So until I make us a totally.
Into so who observe we me boy. And I who say yesu ene ye ban bi no na ma ye sa ne man. It is observation which falls under science. Enti no enya abrofo nkwa na science ye nyina ye science ni bi enya abrofo nkwa na science wa
me je ho bitu
ye nyina ye science enti no ye metie nuanom enso de on this very issue and then na we there another thing what by there am san fam mo se me hu picture bi wa ba fonten tan so se konyak bi Ora John Muhammadin Bobo home among other things. AI na genetics a picture na say say no kure.
Me hu.
Unya hu oh okay. All right. And obi a hu no ba na ye ka ho asema we try and look at it from another angle and see what is in there. Enti enko tie na te bongumra. All right. Nati. So otemen kan ba maso.
Papa, I drink a
na impom to say mania.
Apomboko.
Good. And that only one a box so any day.
Brunya, ni Brunya, Papa.
Uni Brunya.
Papa, me who is say every day in my life no brunya. I mean, you mean to me that be my baby daba kwesi ona. So Papa Mary akoko a just me twan my brunya drew and sana maku akoko a friend nam for that be. I mean, brunya say twam. E ko anti mean to me one day mean to me friend me nam for say oh baby I me didi and I you say just me twan in my life and I'm a life for me but no celebration it's okay. Birthday yes it's okay but me who say apart from that so life goes on. I mean Christmas money we kind of paganic way. I don't understand. I don't want to follow me my fashion I didn't know chromo nano do ma kwafi do ma hene eno ne afasha me who say eno no ya de me celebrating more so aha no na me medium that yeah wajin kwa bi ni we I don't know check this is
Now, I know, say there are many of us who share your stand on Christmas, right? Now, going beyond, say the amount for CD Eddie Bronya, no, have you sought to understand the dynamics of this moment in terms of astrological dynamics? Some of all the science did maybe what the science here
oh
do
yeah yeah
in terms of the astronomical dynamics so have you delved into that as to it will lead you to even figure out say ahead there cry because said they okay say Christmas yeah I mean there is no historical evidence be a chere say and it's 25th no and a wo yesu right. There's no historical evidence be a chere say but when you go beyond that story now stepping into beyond kakra you come to ask yourself I there cry na what didn't share say a wo no 25th no have you delved into that area a little bit?
no Papa no mean nothing I mean and I make us say Yesu ni sorry just I mean shara just say awu Yesu and nyamboa aka 4 months ne yes kuno nti Papa say once I mean say ye be call a chiri bibre so me to me life ye wo me e be pom na free say me hu me ho no every bibia my bia me kai me hu say me nipa me hu say me ya wo me aba me nipa no me nkwa brim nyama bia me bia nye den nyina akra na metuma kire say aha Yesu ye wo no 12 years ana ne hu sem bae from 12 years to 33 years no me nim de oye biem sometimes what do you mean so me fan say yeah on say ana me say me questions am say me bisa because nipa na ye kan me ona me dina chi say heaven bi o me ko me dina chi dia ko heaven nti say me nipa no nemo be na the age of 12 years and ne ho nsam nko 33 years and wu ya from 12 years to 33 years sa age ni nyina no oye den no oye fa no dey no oye I mean this kind of question ya dia e bisa because Papa Brofuna ye can say omo Christmas crano. They almost celebration, what they compare just say ye totally different. What check ye be before now. If you say akokonkwa ne fufu any henry, but enra me call me uncle be fee me call ye. I mean a different. I mean abusia phone share to ho on a more reflected back this year. The uncle ye do no be wasem or mercy kama or my omo wine kakra and sakra no medidi. Such as you, they make sure say if you no abusuani nyina no enkabomu aba so ho enkabomu wom so obi no ninu bi yaka this year na bia obi ni ri nya asema they make sure say there's a peace e wa abusuani peace and sakrana afide o mato mo side den edidi and a gift just who say utumu say obi akaka enye gift bebre nye sika kra search such as obo say bi wa say candies any no much chicha no mo didi o mo nkoma na say wine bi no be no mo a o ma no wine na eja o ma didi kakra na eze obi apua no moko we dear ye no a different afina ye be kum and cook and run cocoa palm for a slaughter. I don't think so say be kum cocoa e kum e more didi eso na abusuan nim no obi mpe no ne yonko asem na ntokwa ayaka anyway nti ye no ye ntia se wo celebration anyway no we do it to the maximum as a yama ye yesu atra. Christmas shouldn't be a day. I say, I want to be Jimmy. No. So, I mean, I'm not quite juma, and Ramu, yeah, me, them who quite juma. So, me quite juma because, and you say, be me, some questions be brief. On the first, no, Bible class, me, yakra, and I'm a journey and more fragile. But I mean, idiot. Never go when I'm in Tiasia, a semitini bisa. Now, Ubisa so a munchich mono, and toss to moon from mammy, because I almost see mono. That's not how I see it. So, you know, say to me, Finny, and I make us say, yes, and no Christmas draw, which means you can say atmosphere and I change it. So, will be out there, will be a Christians, will be a which means be a Koswa a year way. But like I said, Christmas will be there. Me, I will die and go. Christmas will be there until say we say it will be there. But the Americans say after Christmas, what else again? Until Christmas any free while, mommy check will be at the and I said, mommy na mommy. To me, celebration. I'm as Americans, Papa, me in my life, every day is a celebration. Because at any time, meet me. Me wukrana bibi betimi ato me mobia car abubu ni nan ego na nyesa na ote onya accident na car abubu ni nan na bobo so ntimi mobo bi so at the meka no ntino me hu say every single day in my life me sorry am da nyankopon ase papa so kai da bi onza wo frame am say brand me da say so mama sorry so what you say enkoko mi bibi me koto mi kra me pe organic no mo okwa wa do nsa no appointed no my no abiku no my men kwan kama na me ko so what I say Christmas na be dru na fi me be che obi ade me ade a me che o ma de me che nipa ade so what I say you know me hu ni say me hu ni say me there
I see said all kind no it is one of the beautiful ways to celebrate Christmas which is actually one of the true essence of the moment, right? Now, my send no link be via Telegram, right? And and then you look at things from that perspective as well. Said an American, you see, it is not just by the five senses that we live. So. We go beyond the five senses, and maybe is happening, but we cannot perceive them with any of our five senses. So jitumza.
Oh yeah, I need it.
And see, when you come to understand life also from that perspective, you can tap into so many things that are happening based on the particular time. That you find yourself in and also get something out of it. Into the masendo no, actually no and then we can pick on it. Why? Yeah, pick on it. Now yeah, ku enim no. Na me bu so of abodi say. Say when we hear non-progressive stuff about ourselves, we easily believe that as against we hearing good news about ourselves. Now, what's what na na what said yeah any a man basa say when I should hear some non-progressive stuff about akwasi yesu I honam and chakra na madia tum na eba say oh akwasi yesu oh yeah we good we crowd and then na say oh doubting be debe ebem I was see boy enkomo kakra
your papa made that say on say enipa ya dwene na kasa no the way see process no one on say the kasa obi e bayifo a kromwa they practice witchcraft such as they practice witchcraft. You will more cook yet or more practice witchcraft. I'm kind of say white cow, say wicca, so it's animal cano. I mean, or say Dawson or more practice it. Or has it now. Dear ma or moon funny is the moon set, because he bruni adrenaline. Because of my papa, but or more don't say the musitiano or uncle do one dance krumu. Or I thought he be a show, and yeah, dear, I walk Ghana, no, I my dear. Ubusua ni kra and then pesa me bu befu na makọ abusua ni yes ah na say my say program no wo hwɛ nipa ɔte hɔ na wotumi sɛ wo no sɛ enkwa na wo home na ɛne ya ɛka ɔno nkokra no na bibi atɔ because ofiri sa abrabɔ mu ebi a utu mpɔn ɛde akɔ nipa nya saa adwene no wɔ ne tiri mu a ɔte o ho asɛmbɔ ni bi pɛ ɔka ɛma sɛ ɔka mi sɛ wonye nipa deɛ wo yɛ no wonye nipa and before we move no creso if you atomida sort as intimidate the maker negativity e will nipa want to travel faster than nipa positive the near be winning. Now papa the NTS say a nipa bia no nanso e woni ho no kan hu say on the good side e bia e be hia dia ma wo that be this nipa no debia no oh na we are say onye o is ni aka na negative no aka nipa bie ni won mo wasase we so a oni ni strong side e woni mu ba kopo na saa ba kono so no e hu hia ma obi papa yen krankra bodamini utimi hia bodamini ti o abodam yesi na adwene enye adwuma ti o ya adwene ye adwuma no ye topoki na ye twi mu a stream na ye de atofom ho that means you near the atofom ho ya yes ya adwene ye adwuma ye perfect yes ye de nipa ye adwene mu da ho no ye didi a raba no ne de atofom now bodamini na adwene asɛ a oni ni ho afin o ntimi nware utimi sɛ enema ma ne ye nipa no afiri ni nsa to ye ni nema basabasa ya ye nipa na ye ni da honom na ye didi agu fom obi okra na America no ye didi ya ye kodwomu ya ye ho basa sa bodamini ni hura na no afa nti bodamini bia no ade ma hu se nipa na ye bodamini e wura ti o papa ti o ade ma hu se we na adwene enye no e wo Ghana no e ye ni ho afin se wura ewura no se sa ye nyina nim se Ghana enne na e bia ye bola so o peso hu abodam fo abum se bola so no nam no yi wura ye enka ne tete no ti papa ti o obi esi na adwene afei on kan se na adwene nye adwene na anya medi ma se ye mfa nwene ye sori entwitwiri ese ye nyese ye mfa nyese wo atin ni de na afei tochi no onu timi sisa ewura na ye ni de se ye ni da ho no no asese ewura ni nyina no de akwa kuku bola so na ye papa ne wabodam no krampo no e won the strong side e ho on the strong side e ho nti intema negativity no etene ne say amam me hu say ye u person me na America no me no nam oka one obi awadi mu asem metwe me ho meka just say bia nkomo apeso with him I'm not interested oka obi ho asem I'm not interested oh I mean no ho na say ye di ye kita ho ne ye kan ho asem any third person be a person didn't want some bami no nkomudim bia no I'll be very careful with you next time. And that's what I've been living with it for a long time, Abuame. I mean, people may think I'm not controversial. That's how I want to live my life. I don't want to hear Ubia no me become a day na de be mame. A day na be me sisi a me tie. So ti ase na utimi transe na ye ka obi ho asem pa. Just say utimi say ye can't devalue nipa no to the sense I said nipa no nye nipa na man for 3 who say before church here boys say church here no kita red cap will be no more 3 ha no say kwabrane bi ho aka so ti papa me de nipa bia bibia wo wiase bia ho wo mfa so ma me be we are see when the bad side crana a home for so.
Okay.
You know, you try to allow yourself to feed yourself with that positivity now. And when a boss who think come on nipa. That's a debia who young microphone and some microphone papa community no mutim no. Ah, show my brabo. What the papa, what the opa, you will need to nipa unim no or ya can't say nipa udo. You say they are Ghanaian friend, but me kind what picture will be me picture will be CCA. Ah, need the answer or kwa won one manam a mattress ya was no ginamu no I know some kwabi no sre no bobo man bono nam a man penasem a boys is wish ya no a ben nam one no sre na o ye hwehwe kakra ma no na wakasa no ko na afide or transfer ni die wo ba wi ase aburukiri nyina so on transfer amount for nsem okọ ha no ba ha wo fie wo ma no ko ba betra obi di dia no te no kamsem mapam bi wo mi fie ha saada so what you say mapam no bi mapam bi sa ko papa woni mi bedi nkomo e bia nkomo a wudi no wo ka wo e bia me kura me nka bi meye na meye no ode beko o bi ni asuma si na ko ka ni ya se wo di papa the power way so no nipa if you don't have money not reputation our community no our sort of crampa eboa but not your good and must near devalue so what you say na anya de say eboa tino papa akra meet my can say so whoop kwa dia then you allow yourself for all this negativity our conform but be we asi bia no e ho won fa so on the good side and the bad side. Now make us say, "Ubia, ye kind of wants them say, or yeah, or you see, any say, papa be a friend or Osama bin Laden. In net, yanum, minka will be a yaw. Say, one yes, I did not come make a folk secret, come, and come military crank, and come first can shimu may powerful to send name in America. Sadly, no see, and yes, it kills a lot of people. I be a wound so be bracum when there and it be about damn it be then russo be or rehab because we're losing a family and all that. But sadly now ma I can make an airport to crank. I don't think they can just think money more so and mom who says some weakness ever so it has the weakness in a sunny man only will be negativity no is part of the growth. What you say it's part of it. Na make us nti ade na sai nipa ne papa yi bi woni mu de yenka yentimi project say asuma si oh ekita no kra na ode ma so ti ase and yes ankrofo see no papa no community no people think say me say me kai last 2 years na ekobobo na me pe Adidas pa nti me pe Adidas me ton more soccer cleats no me tom mo bi okra mo 5 na egu me ka boot echi nti do this akatania ene ne bobo na o she bi nkum ne defa boot me say onye bi ope but e bi ani family intimi provide ana mato Messi sa denta na Messi wo boot bi o no league see na me to bi me first time na me dey bobo ohun ya o say bro I like your cleats na me say cleats ope o say wow na me roll man fan can walk around already, man. Some of us, that's how we are. So I said. And in terms of Christmas, I because Sika yes sending his son be by sending in ano. Papa and me to car echo bridge and I saw so many people come deal me no so still be MB. So I said. Then I have to come home. Na me prepare bibi me ko Sika kakra naija me be some just like what say these are the me no. Enter me call Ghana papa me brother bia me ka social me pass it na na ye me ya so I say me hu say obi me didi amen but obi come de no and I say obi struggle me ya I mean na ha me say e basa I want everybody to be comfortable because if we are say etim no enyo obi a na binya ne pepepe but at least the basic needs when you nso anom when you atade ahye why ahye nti me atade anka me ho tata no donate enne no ye mimi good enne me de no but e bia papa me ka say come back side okra won re and no and yes betray your needs have manipulation people can manipulate obi be kind of once when re am free kumfa fon kra mfredi bi I'm telling you say obi nya wo ho sm negative no or some say na okaso oka especially nipa oben wa with especially bit my yere bit my unua so ti ase se oka wo ho man look at Ajagraja or ne brother no UK no wo de hwe on amanfo say this ne brother ne call life wa onya more views because oni ne nya ne ye adwuma or genti who say Ghana amanfo atimdidie no me say na amanfo ni age people love to hear especially Ghanaians. My brother be a friend of Philip Yentimi. Now we mental health way. Now social media. Jani abo abo nekakra. Papa abe kone nipa 2, nipa 1, nipa 3, and there also. Ne brother PK, HRTV, or ye programs ya financial literacy. Uba brucha how bit mato 2 si kasem. Papa abe kone nipa 2, nipa 3, and there also. Eda wane ade evangelist ade as you see or as you see or no ade nya issue or call if you ade so betri 2 no or call life 5k na nipa behwe. So it tells you say people love to hear that. I say hen tokwa atindidie and sankrofo e come say na papa ko social media it tells ubi otimi di atem ubi a say de bia ne buafu on tokwa o kanto on tokwa no bi on tokwa beko na nkrofo guso no mutie but adia eye nipa sitena mu impumpuru aye kyerɛkyerɛ a manfo kora treska ene koti no uba be campe omunti omuto so I say people love to hear that. I say a fidi so no I say man ni je obi hu kyerɛ na na say nyɛ saa na mete I mean nyɛ saa na mete me lifestyle no ni me say dem sitie no me mpesa entra me mpe me no na mo a okay kan crofon se mpe metwe me ho bɔkɔ na wo de saa de na akɔ because nipa na sama o ka no menim de o patre menim ebia na nipa no so e woni good side a ebi kura me hia so ti ase ebia na me hia saa ni good side no so there's a Donald Trump ye ka Donald Trump asem ye ka Donald Trump de o mpe nipa Trump mpe bi before asem Trump pe e before ya ne sa akɔto abade man adintia because odwene ono ani kurumfo ho we nipa utifia etifi ha mintimi ndidi nyame ma ense se nuane mfifie emfa nkomo bi so wundi ayesa e sinto e wo me ho opon se me pa yi me nyina no e se fi nkura na didi e se nkura na ye okay o mu ye secure na nsa na bi akọ sa na Trump tie so ti ase ntino obia woni ne nso wo ho obia woni ne nso wo ho ye se bronsam bi sa story Yesu ye kan se Nyankopon no ni bronsam tudom ma ne pa o ni minimum po se de lumba je mic a to nwum na wo pe hala se pe hala fia no aso de gira machi didi mu eye den ye tu papa we beto asase we so 9 planet we wiase nyina ye ntimi anto papa we anko e wiase anyame abo ne kama wabo ni wiase abo mu nsuo no ma bibia bobbo ma akra de aka ye ho se ye bra bom seso boafo mmeboa na papa ye ntimi anhu bebia ntona ntwere ma se ho bebi ntimi antona ntwere Jupiter ho bebi na hanu asa beto na asa atwena de ama ye se bredia papa na ye se bronsam kwa no so mfa so
I said okay I was say timi hwe na yetie mun sam so side of the story yes sir
yeah papa it's the meeting is side of the GNT because o tie story na Nyankopon ku obi chese bronsam de oni ne tun se didi bibia na GNT na ma Nyankopon hu se Nyankopon no ye ka se Nyankopon onim da achi asem onim de besi ekena ne de be ba wiase ti nyame bo bronsam wan hu se bronsam go be yi mama da achi bi obeyi mama wa avoid no ana o twene ka ne ho ana authority and authority no kra no mi ti yi papa na mi fie ha mi free say me kamfo bi ba mi fie ha obe odi nyema bi obetuma say me ira dwen me ma dwene na ma beto na atwa no te ha bi me pam no edna kwoto ba bi kra ti na say Nyankopon hu say ba bi a metu na koyi me ma ne wo mo be kwa ha wo mo ho eso sa no oto ne ba ti na say bibi wo brunsam we say ehwe wo sa krokro no enipa on say obi wu a na ye twa ne ho asia ne ye krokro no obi wu a nipa na nipa ho aka no won say so ye oba o ye be ma na adofo atwa ne ho asia na so mo krokro no se de be ya onsu bibiri brunsam ko sa de ni bi na say ye so mo nti papa bibi e wo wiase bia na ye ka ho asem na obi ye do uje do bi gina ho ne aka ne ho asem ne ase report no yes the kwan bi so no nipa no wo ni good side ho wo ni good side ho but papa de ma e amanfo ye ni say nipa bi aso no bad side no ko ye bebre ne nso no ko dosu bebre enu ne man krofo e hwe hu yie so ho nipa obia nyepe 50-50 so ti ase me lifestyle no de me no wo ye ma dia na broso a na bobbo ma dwen na me ma ho a na afiri mu me find me need time am dey cut that dwen hu say me you see me use there be wo ye ma dia me take hwe na wo ye me kwa me tuma pa wa chaw me pa wa chaw say dem ye no fa che me nyi bi me movie on but so wo ya na so wo ye I need to defend myself. I need to tell you, Massa, this is a red flag na we do no yeah so what I say diama nkrofo bi fi se bia me koko ha me nya me koko me ni time me dey this adwene wo ho adwonbo ni say wo me plania you say nkrofo bi timi plania no akobo bi tu papa Columbus nipa ni di agro keke ya bobo ewi Satan Steve omo mu ni Steve Odro mu na Columbus no mu Steven Odro Samuel Sekofo Michael say Kotokoni has players no bebre Columbus no mugu ya can say Bashuru Gambo mu nyina no mo de bobo e wa ha nti wo ko odru Sunday say ya checking no be 4 ya bobo awie ya cheso Sunday ya wie ya bon commerce no odru mi sis no odru ya nkra na ye hwe o na etie o Kotoko o ka say Samuel je boy ye di nkomo sai no mu di nkomo ana ga ba ko I say boy won chi yesa na ne bufu ye so wo mekum ti o papa oni ne dia chinye na ne bufu ye na so wo mekum ti ya ne kan say masa ya na edi nkoma mfa community because it's not easy akoko kre twa ne konkora ahwe se do si mi ho si ya mi wo so beku no o say me se mekum papa afa nyina pa wa kwa adwuma ba Monday o ye adwuma Sunday anajo Monday morning wapon kita ne bag na boy na pie o say me catch us mekum I told you I'll kill you no say we kum say saying na me dia yo boss jade wo ya na gra yedi kum say say we no gra yedi we dey fa che me tia wa fa che me no me kum me won to me afa nyina pa mo afu su tei kum boy na 23 years na ne ba gra afa na ne ba so enya 6 months afa no aware foforo kum na 23 kwa so what you say aha eti papa the maker na we ase na ye kan na say wo ho no mo a baby a wudi agoroko baby a wo kwa nkrofo ntimi say obedru baby wo ha be na me no ka say Christmas ye no me shana ko fa ho and sapa me I'm not saying me I drink occasionally yes when I'm home na pesa me no bibia eno mitimi fi me ni nipa ntwan hia no nsa me so nipa to sense obetimi bi kura gumakume nti no bi hwe me hu yie me no bibia one shot bi ne bi am na baby na bi amada enura obekọ na omugu no so nyensem omo ka dia nkrofo yire oba bi oni na koda nkrofo obi yire oni na koda chese nsem omo ka no na chese obi wo kwa chese soa no na de na kofie obi wo so chese frɛ na yire na wabefa na de na kofie that's not how I want to live my life so what I say enura boy say hia ye no ye plan how ye ba da bi adwene kese ye kuromu nsuo manfo no nsuo wo fom ene kwan a kidney infections kunkrofo you say you do your kra na so cry be betima make sure say at least you be save nkrofo bi ni that's why we are thinking about it but obia ntimi nyese me so cha so obia ne dey say papa wo kan e bia say nipa no the same mindset am so me one bet e bia situation bi na ko do sa I don't judge people like that but me lifestyle I can't be with them. I can't feed myself with that negativity. We know be akoda na wakoka na oba we my read my any say we na we I say kuka no pesa. Nti papa nipa bia no nenso e wono nenso on the good side.
Okay.
Nipa bia on the good side.
Okay. All right then. Agwasi, thank you so much.
Papa, my demand no see no. On say Jesus Christ okopie okro bi so.
That's right.
Okopie okro no so no na asofo ho pa. But on say secure secure so akwano yes you kura hu say no secure so no champagne papa wo ho enuane papa wo ho Yes, we could do no. I don't one call I saw if you know of course like you. Of course like you also Chile. Onya wine papa no me di so come on see ka wo ho. What you say?
I guess interpretation oh the ma sa occurrence no say yes work or so copy champagne no mutiana.
Ah, there be na papa. The make can say yes to kura penny je. Odru kro ni mu no. Na asori fie bebre wo kwan ko bitima kwa asori fie akokoto abompai. But o check Sakios wo no. O say Sakios wo sika pa ni fie champagne. Ah.
Anna make us say you are stepping in the trust of Jesus. Anna o kasa asem ya na say wa na o assume say na champagne bi a wo painting na o
I think that I mean to be honest if yeah or if you salvation or person no kwa or secure say sana that make can say papa where before you was see you fan say me drug cartel e wa ha man for him say me drug cartel me gangster who to say community no my agent crofo vie no musika na you fan say Ghana crash off be cry na what them fan say mensa
what them open most of be dey dey kan asem keke
hani you fan say nyame nipa bi a what you fan no afa wa service
hani usu nyame nipa afi we sa bobudi we dey nyame nipa yenko enim
na nyame nipa ba ha nyame nipa ba ha no when you baby I say me fie no te ha papa dey na no wa life o call life no wa bet na me fie ha no ye live video dey asem na Ghana for beka eh so fi dey say ni sa no you but e bia no munim
okay
fi say bia na yesu because of just a pool body on no ba say obi wa
sa
bia but me won say this one kwa sorry fi na utim din ni kire secures fi o na ohun say wine papa e kan wine pa fermented kama ni nuane bebre abu no e kono din ni kire na say ewura yesu no kra no ene je kakra
okay all right I go see you better was it you better see pa wa boy nkomo na several issues came in what you were talking about. I've noted some of them down and in due course no yeah back ho asem say o can send me in the past and say enipa say o nanso no ekodo so say papa na issue aba I don't know be say they na had check here who so be nanso do so say ne papa they na had check here they come to that conclusion no. We will come to that another time but for now no yenko abase way na abi enso mo yenko kakra abi wo temi kan pamaso gamanche unmute yourself make you go now make you go and jumadi na be 2 halves I hope say bombade na holiday you know also timitrem na ohwe chire kama timi ye first half na why second half no abi bamaso one more time.
Yeah, Papa Small as you can see.
Nah, Tite.
Charlie, we do inside.
Okay.
We do inside. Yeah.
I see.
We can't complain, can we?
Okay. All right. You. Now, and that boxing, you know, what's say?
Papa Small, I've told you earlier that I don't celebrate any occasion. Yesterday I was busier than most days, just sorting my stuff out. Yeah, so I think
so that is how you use your holidays, yes sir.
Personally, even when I was in Ghana, when I was growing up, I learned more seriously on those days. You understand? Those are the days I use to catch up on a lot of things. So, I mean, that has been my style. When people think they are making merry, that is when I catch up on my stuff. Because like Akwesi was saying, Vasmal, is it the case of our concept of merrymaking means drinking and eating food? Because that is what we've reduced the whole thing to. that to say, you are really celebrating the thing. It means you have to eat a lot, you have to drink a lot. Is that all there is? Well, I think that is a time for one to reflect, one to catch up on things, So well, anyway, that is how I normally spend it.
Okay, all right. Also, the other is good, but it's good. It's
Yeah.
good. Let's just say, you are more reflective on those times. Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, these are the occasions, or these are period where if I have to do something, I do it more intensively. So and it's not here only. When I was in Ghana, that is how I used to play it. Yeah, so that is why I said I don't wait for occasions to do something, or if I need something, I do it. It could be every day. If I want something and I have money, I don't wait till an occasion. You understand? I told you last, I just had my birthday. I didn't buy anything for myself. It was after my birthday that I realized what I wanted. You understand? So my next big splash will be buying that thing. I don't have to wait till my birthday before I buy it. You understand? Or have to. No, I don't do those things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, Abby, Yati, also the any year. But whichever way, as you said, you do certain things, and it works out very well for you during this time. Mebwa.
Yeah.
And just as I was asking a question, perhaps you can also look into why is it so at that particular time, when you do the things that you say you do now, it works so very well for you. Perhaps you can take it a step further, right? And perhaps you too, I'll forward the video to you so you can also watch it and make things out for yourself. Yeah, no.
Did you do about what?
Oh, there, send the video, be bro, and then you
As
can.
well, in economics, we have something we call the bandwagon effect.
Church, the bandwagon effect,
Where everybody, you do something because everybody is doing it.
Okay, bandwagon. Okay,
Yeah, the bandwagon effect.
that's right.
So sometimes you have to be very careful about following the crowd.
Of course, send the Bible no cracka. Or see a kwan kese, and the broad way, and we have the narrow way, right? And then the broad way, you find so many people on that broad way. Okay, but when it comes to the narrow way now, or say a few find it. No we no just a few no mo find it, no crowd no mo walk narrow way, no. Out of the few that find it, no, and you nyina crowd na fast wo. So that density and the Broadway, no, said they what kind of bandwagon effect. Okay. And many people are there, so okay, let's all go there and enjoy. But the narrow way, no, just a few, and maybe on who no who crana and your munina crana fast. Have you wondered why the pyramid, no? So a shall see our former right? Kosra na ekitwa.
But this is purely based on arithmetic and logic. You understand? The Greeks learned algebra and mathematics from the Egyptians. You understand? They were masters at the time, and that is what they used to build the pyramid, which was quite incredible at that time. You understand that they were able to think, that, you need to fortify the ground and all those things. It's quite interesting. So when somebody comes along the line and attribute any religious thing to this, well, today, I think on Thursday or Friday, I saw a book and I didn't buy it. Today I wanted to go and I realized, no, the shop will not be open today. It's a chronicle of the world. I had a brief look at that, and but later when I come, I said, no, I need to get this. It's very interesting. You understand? So when you come across some of these things, so all this Christmas, all these things we are on that day, if they ask you why you are spending this thing and it's not true, people will be hot too.
Or say people will be hot. Yo, Abby, you're fan on to one where. You're fan on to one na young right?
You seem to have forgotten Nipan is a man on Siabo. That statement, you people say it on the face, but there's a lot in it.
It's deep, very deep. Nipan man on Siabo.
Because all these things we are doing is Nipa creation.
You see, the truth also is say ye no share the bottom line, we can say that we all want to be happy, but the pathway with which we may choose to make ourselves happy, will be an idea. Obiara ne deɛ nti ebi a wɔwɔ deɛ no ɛyɛ in bottles, obi nso deɛ wɔ hɔ nom a ɛyɛ nkyɛnsee, right? Obi nso deɛ yɛ ntaareɛ, right? Obi deɛ yɛ watches. In fact, the list is endless. Obiara ne deɛ.
If it is watches there, you go to Balthazar's country. That Obiara.
Yo Abi, yanku yenim na asama na me anuanom kanom say so TV me boa. Say
I heard where you were trying to allude to Mama's thing, but I don't know whether that's a different.
The question was that was the other part, the second part, and the yanka ho asem kra. But the question was, say many a time, we tend to believe the non-progressive stuff we hear about ourselves than the progressive stuff that we hear of ourselves. Na ebesi hu se sa na nso hu na se sa na hu no de na ma na basa se ote meti sa bia akodi nsɛmɔni bi here and there, ɛno de enche kora sɛ asɛm agye di ntententem kora ɛwɔ ka sa bia akɔyɛ papa bi wɔ ba bi a na hafi ɛhɔ na mebɛyɛ questions here and there, am sɛ mempɛ sɛ magye di wahu ne saa na sɛ wahu ne saa de ntina ma na basa abi boy nkomo.
Well, Baba Smiley, I think I've said it here a couple of times that when I was younger, I used to be very reactive to negative stuff or rumors or something about me. But with maturity, I realize it's not necessary. It's not necessary at all. It's not needed to worry about some of these things. In the first place, you have to, when you hear those things, you have to, look at the caliber of the person who is trying to spread that rumor. You look at the substance of the person, you look at where the person is coming from or where the person is going. I mean, I ask myself so many questions, and in answering some of these questions yourself, you can come to the conclusion that, no, this person is not worth worrying about. Of course, Papa Smiley, if I hear something about you, I'll look at the source, I'll look at the credibility of the person, where the person is driving at, and so on. And I agree with Akwesi. Akwesi was right. Papa Smiley, all my friends I call my friends. None of them can ever tell you that when I'm talking to them, when I'm dealing with them, we gossip about anybody. I don't gossip about anybody. You understand? I don't do it. I raise issues between us. I like to laugh a lot. I like to, create, scenarios for humor or laughter and so on. So it is not my nature to do that. So, Papa Smiley, I mean, the credibility, let me illustrate this with one or two examples. The last time I went to Ghana, my nephew is at my place. And I've been telling these boys several years to grow some trees in the house. Several years old. Coconut, pear, or what they call avocado, lime, lemon. I mean, grow so many things. This boy didn't mind me. And there is this fruit that when you eat, everything you eat becomes sweet. I think in Chi you call it asawa or whatever you call it.
Adasa.
I don't know, but in Ghana we call it tami. Do you understand? So the last time I went around with Adolf. So we went to get some of those things, except that tree, that tami tree, this thing. So I gave money to somebody to buy me the thing. It was nice. The person, what the lady got, very nice. So she planted behind the house I've given, the room I've given to my nephew and the wife to stay there. Because they saw my heart was in that particular tree. Papa Smiley, this my nephew's wife. She wasn't in the house. One day when she came, she, out of her own volition, just cut the tree, threw away. Recently, I've not been to Ghana since this incident happened. Her reason was this tree is grown in the cemetery. So this tree cannot. And Papa Smiley, all my friends, including Adolf, they didn't want to tell me because they know I will go ballistic. So eventually I got to know of it. But you see, I was annoyed, and when I did my analysis, you see, these are the type of characters who will say, oh, his uncle Kra has been growing trees from the cemetery, maybe he's doing Sekedru. Do you understand? But Papa Smiley, the point is, if I size up, I did my analysis and they say, okay, it's pointless to worry about this type of character. Do you understand? It's pointless to worry about this character. And the second illustration is, as I said, I don't my conversations with anybody, I don't center it on gossiping about people. But I think these traits, I can know where I learned it from. When I finished uni, the first job I had with NIB, and when we were ushered into the job, we were made to swear. Do you understand? We were made to swear that, okay, this job you are coming to do, you don't have to disclose somebody's private account to somebody. In Ghana, normally everywhere, people issue dot checks. No, not dot checks. People issue, there's a name we used to call it. They will issue a check which can bounce. You understand? Sometimes they don't have money in their accounts and so on. Or sometimes they intentionally do it. They will make a mistake in the date and so on. Simply because they don't want to honor that particular debt, maybe at the time, or they just want to play the person. So if you are a banker, and you know that Mr. A has got a lot of money in his account, But you don't understand why you should issue a check which will bounce. And you go and tell the beneficiary. Imagine the problem you are going to cause as a banker. Do you understand, Papa Smalley? So we were made to swear that you don't have to disclose certain information to anybody. You don't have to have any contact, So that thing was with me. So in all my deliberations, I don't disclose conversation between Mr. A and Mr. B to anybody. You understand? To the extent that, I had a girlfriend when I was in Austria. And, we talk about so many things. Believe me, I was with this lady for all these years. Her brother didn't know I was going out with her. Because she knew that I don't disclose things. I don't, Meanwhile, she would talk to me about the brother would talk to me about, but none of them hear what the other said about me. So when we broke up, one guy he was friend with, everything he told the brother got to know of it. So she told the guy that you will never get this from Abby. No. She said, no. You will. You see, I value confidentiality. You understand? So gossiping and I don't do that. I don't do that. So sometimes, you don't need to, get wind up. That is why sometimes I confront certain situations directly, especially something I think need to be corrected there and then. Of course, I will just come in and say, my friend, you can't do this, you can't do that, or this is not, So that is how I play the game. I don't allow.
Okay, I see. Yo, Abe, asana yebeko Bombardier and Alexis. So, have you ever suffered confirmation bias before?
Oh, of course, yes.
I see.
Papa Smalley, you see, that is a very, it's part of the flaws of decision making. You understand? Is part of the flaws of decision making, and in fact that is one area that I think most of us must try to. We should know as many biases as possible, so that we can avoid them, or we can use them more effectively in decision making. Confirmation bias comes about when, let's say, when you are making a decision. I'm using it only in one context. You are making a decision and you want the thing to look like red. You understand? You want the thing to look like red. So anything which looks like red, it's like you won the lottery. So even when the thing is like it came as pink, so long as it's closer to red, you base your decision on it. You understand? You want evidence to confirm, to substantiate that, this is what I expect, it has come to pass. Do you understand? Maybe somebody has said, Abe is a thief. Do you understand? So it is in your mind. So when somebody told you, last time he came to borrow my pen, he hasn't brought it yet. Didn't I tell you? This guy's a thief. That is what confirmation bias is. But there are a lot of these biases. Do you understand? Which one can I remember? Confirmation bias and availability bias. About availability bias. Professor Mali, the availability bias is what our so-called politicians have been using to fool us. They fool us well. Baba Smali, the fact that you have come about with SSS doesn't mean you've solved all our problems. So, or the fact that you made SSS available doesn't mean it is the best we want, or doesn't mean it's giving us the quality we want. But to most of us, so long as SSS is available, that is alone is enough. It could be infrastructure or something. So once the thing is available, you don't care about the quality, whether it is fit for purpose, and so many things. To you, is there. He's brought it about, so that's enough. So we base most of our decisions on the fact that, oh, the thing is available. He made it available. So that's enough. So many things, Papa, so many. Look, there are so many. To me, I want to capture as many of these biases as possible, so that when you are making a decision, you can, because once you are able to isolate these biases, it gives you with more concrete evidence to make your decision.
You make the Abi, we didn't pay. Yeah, can't confirmation bias in the pay for now. Why? It's for now. Why? We come back to you.
Yeah.
Tiyanko Bombardier swear. Now Bombardier Canadian we are on passing Alex Anna Monarch and Mammy no for Kwame Swab. Bombardier. So I ready. So we can be there. Any me to who Yanko Bamaso. Say Bombardier and you're ready. You say Bombardier and you're ready. Let me get Berman Alex to come in. Now we are Monakaba. Alex, what you mean can Bamaso? Alex or
Papa.
Now and to say praise the Lord. And now I box in every
more official patrol.
Finon Conafu for some Messiah. Why? So the only was young phone the Brunyano.
Yeah, I know what I remember. You will fear to say, you know.
And you, any, Mamma Benewa. So what him come be a come me wa?
Oh, Mantini, Papa, in fact, Mantini is over to me.
Oh, okay, all right. The and come ye dino. Let me say, and you be actual imagining about a Christmas day. Say, yet non-progressive news, and say news to be at me say, but who say, Sana, the NTR na necessity, the idea, a man of Bassa say, Papa Smiley, me tea, say, will be tea, me was him be in Chakwem or bedjed in terms since or better Sibia. Yes, my coy, Papa Buaha, my good be say, no, and the say, or doubt to say, dear Thomas, say, doubt to Jesus. It says, I now soon, a dear man of Bassa. It's a boy and come on, would any tea?
Papa, what's a mark, at the end of the day, no man, I say, your tear who has some man for can who has some money. And no, na, a father say,
okay, Mamma can say, Nanko. Say, Uti will be who has some bonia, oh, and I says, yet two will be who has some bonia. And I'm pimping yet immediate no, it didn't term essence, but two will be who has some papa.
Oh, okay.
I know,
I feel
I say, I say,
okay. Oh, and this other be our papa. That's not the
boy,
case
come on. The
always.
Indian is an
And yet, first of all, no, say ye two be once a money. And no, na ye did term chair say ye can once and papa. It depend, said you would see who's any pan. In fact, for instance, send this in EB, a cast and this in EB, a Kubieska. For instance, say a cast, John Mahama, a quatrain pra, and as you see, I owe Yamen Fasa Madi and emphasize on mother. Say, Obi Kokasu, who's on name, Professor Jena, no Pokwa Jamaica Trampana. Quabna, Bedia Diaby post no ha because of or no dear, or till what I didn't know, negative side of John Mahama, and ye be Quase, Bassam, or what the Kaya painting is Hakalano. Tidabia or color, I bet fit is a particular window, na or the idea. Me no me nyi nintem meye investigation me hwehwem nti na ma me ka say enye saa na tie da bia enye obi a na tie obi ho asem mo na relationship
me ba yɛmfa din na ɔbɔ ɛne nto nkyɛn kyɛ sɛ wama yɛhu adeɛ baako
okay
sɛ already no
right
sɛ wowɔ adwene mi fa nipa no ho sɛ ɔte sei ɔyɛ sei a na sɛ wote asɛm bi a ɛfiti into deɛ wogyidi about nipa no a ɛno ara no is enough na sɛ akɔhyɛm straight away meboa now de kɔnyɛ saa na wodeɛ nte saa ɔho
me mente saa papa me no in my case you know me oho eminim sɛ Akufo-Addo oyo bi a waje bosia pa na oyo bi nso a wadi Ghana sika wawie Ghana sika nti me te sɛ yɛse wawie sika madwene mu ni sɛ betima ayɛ nokore but ɛnyɛ sɛ me fa ya na me be post uze me post pɛ na sɛ bi so hɔ na sɛ tan nipa no particularly me na tan na me tan no ba ne nneɛma a wayɛ na ɛnyɛ me fɛ nti me te sɛ wayɛ bi mpo a sometimes ɛnyɛ ade a yɛ me nwanwa bi a menim sɛ saa na de so banteɛ ha saa na yɛ ankɔfo bebree so adwene sɛ saa nipa no deɛ o na sɛ ɔno deɛ saa na ɔte amanfoɔ gyere mu na ɔfɔ mu nti sɛ yɛsi foforɔ aba ɔno deɛ n'adwuma no no ɔmo go through nti wohɛ a sometimes no ɛyɛ case of nipa no ne suman a ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛwɔ public space obi anim ɛno nti sɛ yɛte adeɛ bi a related to saa character no deɛ a ɛde sɛ nipa bɛka sɛ wɔngye ni na say ye nam ho yi a papa Smiley sorry to see wo a menim mo se na osi ye wade na metina ye si bibi asi na ye bold yan ka ho wo de ebe ye se no sa ma no de the way a menim no de ebe de se sa se ma mo ka to no so yi enti no me first instant na ebe de se meje di so ho ebe ye de se meje di from the first instant amete because maintain sa asem no bila na me hwede wo a wo so te na sa asem na o mo ka no ene wo no esese at least ye money pa no o ka asem no benefit of the doubt there because honest wo ko enti no sa asem na wo ko hu no ono na abeka nti ntimi nye na chinye from scratch sa but say ye gina chinye krampa because of idea won why said the OCT nti na ma ye gina chinye na mum say ye be from day one say oh nipa no wa yes ade no na ya kanti ya ampa no de ya na edin nti papa ya na enye always the case say obi ati obi ho asem money ana waje ade da bi no mu challenge e bi no mu to me eji ho achinye bi no mu to me sign nipa ne tia to the stand say so asem na omo kan de enye no kore for instance Airbus case here boba ye John Mahama di ye mu binum ye sign dia besi but nkrofo bi so de da so wo mo adwenem besi enti no enye always the case but case no nipa bia wo enamfofo na wo atamfo atamfo no ye nkrofo mo no onya omo bone bia na emom mo benya anka e bia because of baby ofriti no untimi nye yense na omo anti-time be an automatically no wabaye or more enemies. And no ma ne so moto ho asem no a ne de ne ma omugidi na nye say ye no korintia eye omude ze wo kra no nipa bi atima penti usa teza go for ado ayaye ne statue no enye no na amafo ka ho ne tan se na ho ko da prison no ebe mo aduane bi adi na mbom se wo no yedi kan po anya asem bi atwa to so na yegu woni ma ase no they are okay with that ti ne ma omugidi se se kan ye so oye se dodo oyobi a o hwehwe ni mu dodo ono nko na pese ye nyina ya ba abrochiro ono nko a pese oye millionaire na so many things involved papa and no wa conclude say yes a bit my no correct if nti ba binum so de na modo so nko a na ze bi o mu so hu ene wo action bi ne wonuma wadwuma den bi a o ye ne se ne usity ento o menim say sa menyin ni se obetima etimu ma hwehwe mu ye and sometimes you know say idea a negative no selling more and to do obeka ho asempa we kura be defend o kura no amanfo nte na mo mbesere bebo se no won say no be ko akiri ama what say nipa bebre ni age wo mra ya chew enti na maya ye hunu eno mo so mo ani je wo chie num no omo doso but omo defend also omo ho no omo no si omo ano ase kan say sa se mo edi e kan to asimasi su emfiti no for the nimfa na ho no we don't think say obetima yesa then so eno no nkwa chiri eno no ya e ka omo ho no enti papa 50-50 ebinum anije ebinum so were ho ti sa na metima aka fa no
yo so wo kasa mu no kasa mu say sa Airbus ana
Airbus story
o say you moving no mo de mo san ora John Mohammed chi mebo a
yes and it is bisi ne nyina ama nei omo di intro go no so no aba ponte aba kire say intro
well we going beyond that story no and stepping into the general terms a little bit. No, say they said the now can say obi o hodma said the can say obi o hodma you have this already perceived idea about the person. So right. when you hear something about him because it fits in very well with that not bias asset you know what right? When say sometimes it works on the other side. You have a perceived idea says idea is in idea obey, right? Into say a catcher so new chrono aya instantly no ubit maka say unyin to say why right? It's also fitting into perceived idea or perceived view about that person, right? But see so now pusu kakra maybe ana say only corner you may have such a perceived idea or such knowing about the person at that particular point no o faces our case no what as I call say enti no Urajo Muhammad ya na o can say o sanity it can also fit into the confirmation bias no ana onyin tumza.
That's right. Papa say as I'm now make a say 50-50. Who say me say enye always the case. Say yete ya na ya jedi ana yete ya na ya boagu. So who as I'm say one time you be a ye kind of ho asem say unhu say wa bokro no da. Na say wa bokro no and the first thing na enka say nipa normal person ye bia so or pity for that person. So Rani power do on na my de hu ne sada na de see ye ma me bi e wo ha area ha ba bi na one ni kunu me refri kurukuro no we around Madrid ha one ni kunu o ye so watwitwa ne sekan na omo bi sa area ho no omo sa man no the wo na yire no nante fa no they don't think say that can happen to someone no ti area ho no omo nyina was so ayi say pity for the man say that's anana man no so tie nti obi ade ho for the first time ABI OBT and but TV so the buy any no mun e can say that be man no the war on any yet no more crama p the war mono said almost coban nanka be any horse and by say later no reality no say ampa watwitwa ma me ne se kan ya che no waka na numa asem so no even man no kura no wakuno ho ono ye wi a no asusan ku no ejere say ade no do oyeye na emom na enye ne suban ti no enne man nkrofo no defending no now John Mahama no a na yenim no papa na onye kromfo dada oye politician na enam say ye wo different opponent nti no ama obi a pese the opponent no hu ba asem say dey be ya next election obeliusu enti no eno no ho no e pasa no a etimi twa asem bia to no so ha but nsem no na medika kire mu say asem ma eni adanse no e ya na ye twa asem no bi di ya adanse e ma sa asem na enti u check case no a no mo kanu nyina no a na emfete that particular purpose because I say asem no aba ya twere ewo graphic times mu UK ntino chenchina twan eyamba na UK for they said na no na me brapani elda abet no ka say ye fine saying yeah brother yeah my speaker friend say majority leader of parliament put ato forcing omo nyina ka ho be na Ghana ko IMF something that ono na ye man ko sign no ka so na ye man ko sign ya ambulance deal bia e ho ba say de ne court in fact say de obi court entre nipa no wa ye boni o obi na suspect no de na court ye court no bua na fo na bua na bem e ho na ya na case no ye o oh enti no de enti amemeka say ye di akire nyina de ye wrehie mu nyina ye hu say sa nipa na ye defend no asem na omo ka no ye hwehwe na instantly no hwe enema happen any baby a yes case no fire no there any outcome ye tin is happen no there any ebeti match say menye lawyer menye judge there na say ne asem yo omo kan no kra bi anim ebeti ma ena nipa no so onye crime nipa no so ne nam ho ye mfa no ntomu say ukoye commit crime o UK in fact nya Ghana ban kwa na bechi UK ban kra ebe hwehwe wo semu because omo pese omo ye corruption free country enti no ye hwehwe mu sa nyina no ebe di ma ba se nkasa abre na wa ye aba but nya se ye pada asem ti na hwehwe mu na mu asem na omo ka no so tie ne kese ne tente utim se otan ne wom enti no papa ebetima aba se sa abre na nipa na onye ebi da ba na waye nanso ebi zu betima aba se na eyentro na odi akire cha na hu se eyentro ana se yampa papa na outcome nipa yesi wawia na ade no otumi hu se edie no otimi ye fa ho ya man everything so mfa nche sa nipa no ntum okoma hu se nipa no mo okro no na mum the story still circulating outimi za atamfo na circulating because the openers in Bia ni beje say oh at the end of the day no yantima anya ne hwe na mum omwa eyo omo de say yenye din bi edin ni keke airbus scandal keke no yo obi de da ono no so otran ni dan mu anu create say sa de kura enfan tag no na ye strategy betim dey win election papa nti eno na mama ka say nipa de asem no ba mono no a said the Udi country, a bit ma basse and pa ebia na yen united is who so nigh gentle to the extent so to me more chrono. Ebia a particular time, no, they are now a bocrono. And you know, Mumma and Fisher Mukakra. Now see a bed jetty from scratch and no there. And not there na yana a dependency any panwa bocrono, baby 2 or 3 times my yachino. Inti chrono we are by there, win here, I Cassibia because or no, the energy more yan. O ya shawuni. And I'm sorry to say yes, only a man for Kurumo de da. I coach the view. Until we know any idea. Even pass, I don't know you. The moment I'm set to the end, I walk on to know. And none na ye dina so de j and mono did da be and tentem. And then mum or mo be our own year if that is an idea bar, as I say in your time, Kakra de Fishim. Na yet to me. Make friends in conclusion. And yes, you be from soda be papa.
All right. Thank you very much for also submission. Yanko Monarch is where Monarch we are for Kwame. I come to you. Why? Monarch Otemen can Bamaso.
Papa drink kese.
Na seboko de
Erade ne nana madaroma. Na so e.
nyame adom bibia ye kama wa ha. Why? Bibia ye kama e wa ha.
Ne mo official panso.
Afi no nko na afoforo za mesaya ho. Why?
Me hu photo bi a photo no. Minim se na ya wa large foforo de a ma shada na photo ni me post ye. Ya to me archives.
Sao.
Oh no address. Wa show 3 pieces kama pa. Fatal.
Se etoda ohu na wa adopt other identities so kakra. What I say?
And them no yard.
Enti am I universal citizen? So yeah, am I universal citizen? Yo, na so na o come asem no o ma me how this trip me boy.
David na me dey me no be any ayibia.
Hey, Monarch, what asem be bo?
Unim sikedi ni sikedi se na na abina ni wa.
O
that's my papa. Me kan ye no kre. Asema me kan na amina no kre.
No crese
na obe mo se mo de mumbu mema na mema ye den na bema de ani je be na bema de bema o bra sex toys o mo kototo dildos mo de dildos hye mo ho wasa bema ma from January to December edru bronya de a obe pe bronya de with that same bema na o mbu ni so e bema bia na ko dildo no ho no mfa bronya de ma it's as simple as that na mema na yes sika na nke de bema na mfa nkoma ye nananom na me ka se kwa mi esi ama nim besen wi a onim besen wi nsia akrugu a otisi unim sika dia unim sika din se me maame enti dildo no hu hia na se dildo no mom ye mo ye kan say man dan nipa nyame abo ne se de nyame hyehye no in nature no oba wadwaman ba ko be ma ho na be ma ne won deda wo se won pe no wo de dildo special show edugbo nya de de awoko be ma no David obi ani ho ye adwuma Ghana Commercial Bank koje ne salary wo MTN
emse ma me nyanti ase ka emse akoye se se be ma wo ye papa ama ba the ultimate ne se be se o pese o de ne chika from nyasa
o da bi on se
ende chichire mo
ye o be ma bi se ne nyina ye papa me Christmas yi ma send ni pa bi bronya ade a mi hu o manim krada okay me who manim that but they have been part and parcel of my journey as a social commentator. We will come and support with comments and encouragement. So I feel so now be new din come be say me ma me Arabia na BBC now supporting people there, and I have equally many friends me now for me maybe so this man you say your platform is you nipa 1 or 2 be adoye. We've extended the hand of help to people. I am no strings attached. But I'm talking about a man or no bemebia the whole year wako party wako a yebi watina ken bemebia shiano or ne bemebi tia sorry bim bemano. The guy has been pestering her. Not say a kwan boneso or the pass out to him. But or my feminist or say or maybe we are naturally they have gross disrespect for Mema. Maybe Mema cry because any job is a Mema the Mema. Do you know an sex toy now after the man? It's no sorry on a panel dress here. Who PSC about who Mema say Mema a drone food. Meanwhile, senior business because no ya Mema ye be soon or they are doing a bit what you discard the year and home the other year because I want to come the high mind. But when it comes to or this natural law na ye adwuma say oba Bible say bema ekwan da oba ho no o say David de me approve me de bema ye de no ma kan tantan but edru bronya say ya bema krona onye hwe na mefa ne mfa ne mpi no spread no nkonom no bema krona emfa ne bronya de ma no na me ka say sa bema krona no panyi o fi ne bia na wo nwram sa bema na what didn't see us and now on financial bring a dra. Corner dildo now, or the show on corner for one pay. It's as simple as that.
Yo, ya say said nyina enim no. Obi a wode no kura wode nam wiase. So dem sure no.
Yeah.
Enti onso de no. Yate. Why? Yato onso de no pa. Yo, na ya ko yanim no. So what nkomo na ye bo no me bo a.
Me bete kakra ma bete say mini Alex akasamate. Nadbungu kasa bete say nadbungu na ne kasa. And ma bete say obi nso kasa ya ne di na afifa manis ma bete Alex
Abin so akasa.
Mr. Abdi, yes, Mr. Abdi. Do you understand? Mate, my better say common. Yes.
Any me ntie won so de. Why?
My mentia obisafo nyina na me mo bia kushapa. Afisa say na ye won kwa ho de ne eti platform you say ya na you need katiboni bia be fry mu a the cancer papa no o ma be hunu nso nye sure say bi nya bi next year. Na answer me ba mention so last week obi be keka nsend your platform you na of akwa me mama mani mu aye me ya pa but me mani mu aye because me who say on this platform no, it is evidently clear say insurance ya wo ayi bi o hono ndo aba no ba be sinsu no nto no obi ehu nti se o ya de nyam gwa bi nti no o de men ko ho ni akoka se me kemanso but asema na okay papa I say answer na ye be kase obi aya de boni bi ana obi aye ade papa bi anipa be gi adi no o de ma me fa boni because now we kase it looks like the things obi aye boni and not travel fast. People seem to believe it and it travels faster than say yes nipa na papa. And I think say most of the time no eya na ejina one nipa na ye ka asem na fa na hono so and na two nipa no so a o ka asem no sabi o de interfere ana bebe kudina akoko court o ndi bem da no matter what akoko ne ene interfere so munya asem na de akoko e court si wona de interfere kudina ho a enya de interfere ne bi di bem da on be so no enu nti sa wo hu ahi a wonye obi aboni ba ebia you are a threat to a certain group and a certain person wasembana to send kanima definitely you would never obtain favor from them. You would always be the bad person in their story. It's no ho and in na Ghana ha ubetmenya political parties union na most especially with the NPP who say Yenya John Mahama ho asem se ye kan asa John Mahama ya awo no aso no the blood doesn't pass through his Debi ameka se mi hu president a yedi na tema so pa no esen John Mahama eno e drunkard eno ni Tracy Buache eno atoto dan o Dubai ena Airbus ena Ford ni African nsem ne basa but same people no mo kasa so ko kase se Airbus government official one John Mahama into being WikiLeaks about say Kufado ye smoker and no dem so won TV da no bo eno na ya na menti ase ohunti John Mahama here no obeye abeba ye na kogina akoko port o dibem da na no ya say next to ben pa be ka say Airbus asem nye no kwe even when the OSP cleared him yet nsema NP for the kind say OSP no corrupt no call John Mahama they are in bed and then Ousu ben pana ba be ka say it was a diversionary tactics I don't know but Ousu ben pa be kind ubenya adwin bi emu ha a obeje di say no Ousu ben pa kan no kwe wo bra onye adwuma Airbus wo nipa na wo defend the Ousu ben pa kan Airbus ikroya metimi na wo onye adwuma wo ho enso so obetimi aka esi so say the Ousu ben pa kan because sana obe asam ne ka fa Kufado ho na nya no obeje di se chenchene no kre just because eye Kufado ntia obi o ho ana nim sa akoma enso no nche nkokoma ne mu mansa ne Kufado aya adiwi na me monarch jan meje di no na it means that there's a history abakosem bi wo ho ana nipa no aye bi pen enu nti se ye ka me ni any cause to disbelieve it I was me cheat me gyina ha okoto se yɛka sɛ monarch or temper issues don't defend me no correct no temper issues na me temper issue am want to say when you intentionally when you intentionally disrespect me or hurt me and I said denigrate me a hono memo who the other side of me and yes I'm na ma na me bu fu kechi abufu nya de papa it is okọ kase okoto so bi kase monarch there or hot temper react and they don't defend me there they mom say okoto se kase monarch or your monarch de ono nsi akire so na ko hu obebe befo achi and then dey me pa chaw I have me friend to akra de abodua because me nye bi da ade a me ni me no okoka to me so and then dey me tia me no ye be chia ya and most of the time no and some ya na ye kafa nkofo ho no ebi ana nipa no kra na ye kafa kan ebi ana ade no kra no onye yo but circumstances are ewo ho ana e persist around that time no be ma obi I am forced to believe say asem dey be no pray a classic example here Joseph eko Potiphar fie na Potiphar ma ye dey no kotum because the wife had a proof say akwawe nko ne me beda na months time the boxer shorts dey cram but in the truth you know and I said the real case scenario no my minimum wanted to lure Joseph to bed but Joseph no empirical proof no only bibia but the woman had something to prove even though that wasn't the situation and nti obi betimi atel ho asa obagie di a enema mielu either say saa na wote ebi kwa na wonya you but because our past history say why be paint you when you engine di ebi onso na nte sample but ohwe na hikeke the name Papa Smiley no annoys the person to know ote ya o eyono a meanwhile oni prove ya so na ye ha nti eya na the vice versa either say nipa na ye kafa no ho no wadan suban bi adi saa pen nti ma yenya hotoso say ye gidi yeyi announce say they all cast asem the accused ha enu nti na Ghana and say meet me ba who say most of the time no and some evolve around national issues no yeah na ye the tiny say man na eka nenka obi bedi mampanyin no say wate a committee a ombegada me a prosecuting nkofo a omususu say omafa kana city kwan so awia o man sika no na obi te platform we say ade ni nyansa bia ni nipa no ade na efe no ra no podi ma de ko onim say they don't even have any prosecutorial powers they are just a committee to gather information to prosecute people no obi si platform we so no kan sam ne basa moving to next year na papa say mobile IQ aptitude test bi ansana ya sergeant nkofo gu platform so anke be boy because ensem ni bi o ha ya na ha adwen but o de ye mfa ne saa but the whole thing is and until na beti enya osofo no di na platform so say we voted for John Mahama to come and bring the city down not to I said that we voted for him to make the economy good not to be arresting people okasa say ya na ye mu bia ba na be ba hyewa we nyanya mini person bia ni asem na wo kan nyansa bia ni obi bebu mai obi afa kana city kwan so wi o ma Japan na ofi se kwan we ni mefa so me recover ne ma na ono sa so foko na abesa aka David Storia obi se rade se okofa eta de se cast ebi se rade se should I pursue them na me pursue ma me sabeka enema no no we use sa scriptures in the preach but the same thing na John Mahama use oral and the church members and ka say needless ya ba she no ba ye U10 enti papa kakra meeting akana no I think say sa ne ma no subject to nipa na ye kana whether say or what a history of sa bone na ye say wadi no and only history of it and also say nipa na o boss bo no or tiny nipa na o de asem na to no so no obi tan wa osia kasa kra so be bone hwene o se wa so be chia ne papa
yo monarch also you better was now you were making a suggestion say yenya IQ test and sana yaji nkofo ama ba
yes necessary
na enya bia ohia I phone kwa na ko hospital ana.
Oh. So they send the yari for the hospital. Me call hospital. Na me nyari a so na either say me kwa kwhwe obi o yari na me kwa kwhwe. Me nyari a me nkwa yehwe hospital.
Okay. Unim say e ka hu bi na yetimi kasa akọ na hwenya no so wawu no. Unim za.
Obi a na hwenya no wawu no. Na che say o yare na yare ne ne enya nda ne ho adi.
Nti no sa na de ne ni besi ano kwan.
Oh, a woman I saw a check up.
Send one yare o ko pede o.
There be said America say. Ho I said o to came out car no. A brand on chair car and say answer na dey call you can say. Mechanical whatever. Sa na you nipa duane esen ke no. Enti me ti hen. E bia me dey me say me nyare o. Me nyare. Me no. Me fi say me okay. But e bi kra me low blood pressure minimum. Enti broninim senti and a high way. Baby, I'm with I can only speak for this place. We are doing your compulsory. You can say, I'm friend be like over check up a mandatory. I'm here who will need Wakoma. Say, oh, you're fitter. If you're not doing our way in the car, amount problems be a
okay.
Near detected. Hanty. Maybe I may feel some in your Remekwa will be poor hospital. But if you do hospital for na makache na say meeting a check me bi so now who ya wu me am pade that so enti until say me avail me ho na me expose me ho to any testing no me dem adwen be chem say me okay but if na me yare ni say me but mostly no on the face value ni there so obi fi so nyare a on call hospital ko yehwe.
Okay. All right.
On to say I read back na to ha you didn't go hobi.
I see. Say ade ba ko an won see nyina nya ntia ase ne say we are coming to find healing for ourselves. Right?
Yes.
You may come here thinking say oh baby who will be said here o kana you may come here just like you o kasa and you think say you are helping someone to become better here and there, but within and somehow what can now so yare dead it's only
For sure. Papa. So was who didn't say you'll be a whole yare not the hospital. Na your man dry your money treatment and who say yeah or the life support so cry because you into feelings because inquisition. So papa what when you be
no
yes. I don't know any life support.
That's right.
Obi o hono ma the yare no onye na adwen say obe embrace any change even when the padodo na catch and say your way of communicating, your way of disrespecting, your way of always channeling out your information derogatory stop now onye na adwen say obe stop it. Say nipa no oyare kwan kwa yare a che say ono no sa no what need that hospital for in fear nya de obe sesa.
Okay.
And to us and you two life support the finish.
Okay.
The wire ready say ojitum so ya ono na o man adura oji aduru no so me no me tie if you point out something to me mona ade dey feel say ha e chia ya na I am indeed ready set me pe changer I will take the advice.
Okay. All right then.
I will take it.
Yo. Now ujitum say years ago until medicine advanced no na one hwe kra na or malaria kra na nenke bitime life support if there was life support at that time so nim sir
sana enyemanya advanced
enya advanced enti ene bia obi yare bi and then we will say oh let's take the support of that person. It doesn't mean say in some years to come no obi obenya sayare na bi ne nya anu yi ema no right.
Oh yeah, I don't know you are John that's cool.
Until you may think someone we should take the life support of someone today, but and it's because baby I nim the akwa akopem na yadwen say baby I nim the akwa akopem the solution e bitimi provide to the situation no it doesn't mean it's the end, right? Share no so now the bottom line of what that I'm saying and say yɛba kasafidie so a yɛn nyinaa no yɛbɛyɛ nneɛma mmienu about ourselves. We are helping others heal, and we are also opening ourselves to heal through the work of other people as well. So on identity, let's be embracing. Or say intolerance is the demonstration of matured ignorance. When we come around here now, we'll be in the area and a beba. You call hospital in an fire about Hong right? Ebidi mudu, ebidi muha, ebidi. You didn't drew hona now said in a theater straight away, right? Maybe Odiano, you're what now over 4 hours, but Obidiano, all by the near prepare the bed no straight away, and son will be doing Ubi an idea. In Tia Butre, and me in I home. You find your why, Monarch? Thank you very much,
Papa.
Thank you very much.
What's on here ready? I catch him and I maybe you ask. Oh, I saw for a coma pa.
What's it?
That's for a words of wisdom.
Mate, Miss Medasi pa. Yo, and a young patron, so none can call for Kwame, so Babestre of a Kwame, na patron. Young patron, so if you're patron, na my call for Kwame, so for Kwame, Mamma extra time. Why? It's patron, Bama so.
I think that's no Mama Fisher.
Patron, I feel no uncle from San Messiah. Why? Say, everything for me, dear.
I'm way up a job movie, so what's one?
And that's what's the council.
Hey, now some Rollins can't want it.
I said, no mind 12 now.
Maybe that's it.
Oh, Rollins.
I
don't want 12 now. So,
about with was this a better man? I come on.
No, what can the immediate effect of Sanomen to the Beba?
Exactly.
But we were talking about the long-term effects of when to the no, because so did not and so Uncle Pedro no did not Uncle Pedro and so I need one of water, right? Into Anoma and then can bit my crack and say Anoma to and you will crash me.
Yeah. But coincidentally, no one here. Every corner, Mr. Rollins need the Baba Bessa, the older one. Yeah, I have Mr. Rollins. You say you can't Rollins the chain. The older one, Obeka older. Obeka Rollins the Nibian, because the older one also had the attach.
That's right.
So since we live in a dynamic environment, it is possible.
Of course.
Now a reflective Thursday, and I say,
a reflective Thursday. You know, I'm saying one issue that we were reflecting on about work can be here and there, but we are not restricting ourselves to that. So,
okay. That would be sad. Bad stories travel faster than the good ones, right?
Yes. I'm saying, didn't temper. We don't subject it to anything more. We are near JD. And then
okay. I mean, more than 10 and then my home and said, the say society, my private, my interest. Society is built on societal norms and civility. So, intimacy, papa no, normal. Nyama papa normal. To the beer, papa manitra so now extraordinary number for cabin. And so we are born there. Nyama against an opposite societal norms. We are betraying and never say, wow, what's going on? You won't cry at the 2 or more. At the 2 or more 50 good thing, the do's and don'ts. So doing good is a normal way of living in a society. Being mad is abnormal. And because they're growing up, with me chrome. So I've been a from nearby, near Trabanche. Yeah, the church on some war. Quota, no, so we are bossing a crowd. Now, I sign it. Now, the patrol send me into me kind of figure. So now, the whole township, everybody was against me. So that's I don't know. So no matter how we be so many amadi abe few, but I need the obedience. You know, going forward, everybody be. So when you are being given the power of discretion, you need to do it at the best of your ability. So your honor, me give it.
Yo, Patron, also the another dimension about na manage ho pa, and it brings me to what over the years I've also learned from Brother Ishmael Tete, or say a dot on the A4 sheet. Na say what can or say the norm, and they say very good. And I say we doing good is the norm. Until when we do otherwise, that one stands out. Until it brings me, said I'm kind the dot on the A4 sheet. Said ya woka wa do de ye mfato ho no. Ukọ ye nsemo bi. Ba sada na anso na. Ode abrewa bi ni. Sisi e so na me wo sha atare white. Na enwo kitwa bi ekamu a, I'll tell you, people will see enwo no than atare white and the other space. But no so actually say we work more with the logical mind than the imaginative mind. Inti relation obesa actually say when someone offends you or does something wrong to you, you sit back and you recollect the many good things the person has done to you. You come to realize say the many good things no bro sa little dot na why ama esi watare and I say A4 sheet na so no so on the density no it also the manage ho pa manage oda mention now the afa no pa. Thank you so much, Peter.
I just smile here. To be for back on ka.
It's you.
Yes, ni papa fonti na e mra o. Anka the papa mu a going up no. And our society ever shasiam. Na mra nka ho. Then so repeated issues of being the opposite of our societal norms. So yeah, but Mrankasankasa was built on normal lives, societal norms. Because Nipa Binum that person 1 year there amount for United to talk it at the young children to us idea we are a young for the short. They Opia Kamamati say yeah. As some for correction, I see UK Munni constitution no correct.
Saying the constitution. No, constitution.
There's so many norms you on ma. We can see societal norms in an actual and radia set a woman was Seneca over now Weber na truck near the constitution to show. See one name maybe why young Troy say we a bonnet. And so no, on mine now with him no, and Bushana with him no, they frown on it. So, Bushana frown on it. NFC Ampan wow. Na, Minyanum be no be Bakasai and Sana, may betray. Monarch le Alex. I'm set topic out it to we see from beginning, a general topic. But some way, somehow, my politics be fair. Akabaya na wotwe ne ye beko afefufu ide sekemanya ana omone be ya dwen a kaniema bi saa no aya na raise champions no kiamma afeda da imfa no company for se ubo du ko mu a ejiji odaboni ntrim so let's sometimes we need to carry it out. We need to see a future so musa mo na ubo ya Minia and I'm off as a monarch, but I really appreciate what side no monarch side need. But then you just look at Kranka. na ye ti ba masia de obi beti obi koko ni waso na let's pick up the pieces from that point so that the next year be shemu wa hanu mo ne to aso on e betia na ebere so ba mu a Mr. Alex de me ne be shia wa chi ho na wa kire na wa kan de onimpa pa airbus no ho akyerɛ yɛ nyinaa sɛ me nkwa na ɔbɛka kyerɛ me akyerɛ yɛ nyinaa na nneɛma bi wɔ hɔnom a yɛ na yɛ preference nti no ɛma yɛyɛ bias nti mɛkɔ na ɔfa Kwame Aba awɔ m'akyi ɛbiri bɛbɛ mu a mɛsi bi a mɛkyerɛkyerɛ no mu kakra na wɔn sɛ tɔda bi a nyɛ tan na obi tan mampanin anaa obi a ɔyɛ leader na mmom adwene bi a yɛfaeɛ nti na ama na akɔbasa.
Yo, na Petro Asana abekɔ no wahu konyak ni bia na.
Ede pe konyak.
Oh. Hennessy bottle bi am say Owura Mahamadin we akyire no wuhu bi.
Wo fa yese opa ya fa se apra de no ada. Me no mensan. We zamanfo ekeka bi se wakoto nsa bi wo baabi no ne ade. In AI generation, in AI environment, it is possible.
It is possible.
You know, mommy and Shabby be, na the way and Nimono as to change as these trivialities. So, wakoto konyak. So more your party. Na konyak and say I'm yaton, Anna. Ti mahama ehia no ama won okaso oto konyak ama manfo de aye party and you want me is canfento assembly
I like baby also the free banner
now Matthew said me papa me am watching obi ka just it was just a statement I'm fan kwechire to say there o catch me.
Okay. We will take you from several dimensions and then we take you further from there. Why? Into the another infant for now. For now. Why? You. And then Petro. Yes, that's keep your eyes on the road. Now you call for Kwame so rather wait, not for Kwame so okay. But for Kwame, so what time can Bamaso.
I drink it.
For Kwame never called the
Bokona, me many to say, oh, preferences indeed. It was hard to make the children.